And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Dark Cloud. I'm your host, Nick Legato. Had a little bit of issue in that last area. We got kind of murdered, which sucks, but it happens. Let's go ahead and rebuild a little bit of the Wise Owl house, so that way we can actually get inside. And there's a chest, which has a fire gem. I usually like doing his shop first, because we can actually start buying and selling and getting better equipment here than we would if we just started rebuilding the rest of the town. So in other words, we get more stuff for starting here. I think we get more out of it by starting here. I need an entrance to my store, rooftop, okay, and all around the store. Okay, so he told us what he wants. So we will provide, as we can. Morning has broken. Alright, so now it's daytime. I can't believe I died back there. That's going to piss me off. But at least we got a gemstone out of it, because usually there's only one gemstone per back lot. So chances are we had found all the stuff that would be worth finding. Nothing on the perimeter, and we finished the house. Let's go ahead and talk to the Wise Owl. See what he tells us. Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? Don't get excited. I didn't say it was free, Who? You still have to charge you for it. You jackass. Oh, I hate, this is why I hate, this is the one that's the one thing I hate about him. 5,000 Gilda. So we can buy a new sword, which is the Wise Owl sword. It's a good sword. If you didn't get anything good from earlier, it's actually a great sword. So, but we got some better swords, so we really don't need it so much. Let's go ahead and buy some of those. Let's buy a stand-in powder, since I kinda got murdered back there. We can buy Dran's feathers now, so we'll buy one of those. We can buy fishing lures, so now we can pretty much buy gems at the cost of some time commitment. You can also buy tasty water as well. So, for the most part, we're pretty much set for a long duration here of being able to dungeon crawl. We can dungeon crawl for several minutes at a time, for several levels at a time with his inventory, as we also get cheese available to us for the first time as well. I'm going to go ahead and sell the key, so we can buy some more cheese. And we need to make some room here. We're carrying probably way too many attack items. I don't use the mellow banana. I'm not going to use those. Not going to use the stone. Just get rid of 2 of those. That way we at least have some more room here. This stuff we'll actually be able to use when we get deeper into the mine. Into the area. Not the mine, but you know what I mean. Alright. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and put cheese as an active item. No, it does not give you more inventory room. It is an illusion. Cheese just disappears from this part of the screen, so you can use it. Okay. We're also going to fish, too. I'm not going to show the fishing, because there's still no special tricks or anything that can be utilized. So we'll just do stuff as we need it. Okay. First home probably worth building is going to be Baron's home. Let's start that up. There's 2 homes we want to work on right away. Baron's home's going to be probably the first of the homes that we work on. So let's put Baron. He likes to be near the waterfall. So we'll put him there. Let's put in the stuff that we need for his home, which is that. Fire. Sign. And definitely want to put Ancient Baron there. That way we can talk to him and find out what we need to rebuild his home. Plant Buster. Nice. How do I rebuild your shanty? Okay, and he needs a roof, and he needs just a roof. So let's give him his roof. After we explore his home and the area around his home for chests. Almost got carried away there. Want to make sure that you don't lose or miss out on any chest respawn options because we got ahead of ourselves. Okay. Any chest by the table? There's one there. A Beast Buster, nice. Really, that's it? Probably. Okay, then we gotta put the last thing up to get more credit. At least that's what it looks like to me. Let's go ahead and add his roof. Yay, roof! Now let's check the perimeter. Usually one on this little railway here, but maybe not right now. Again, like I said, as we start rebuilding homes and stuff, we will check for more and more items. Hey, old-timer. Okay. Now, we can talk about all this stuff. Yeah. And what he's gonna do is he's gonna share the history. Oops, I already read that. About Fudo, and we learned that Fudo is the strongest hunter in all of Matatake. And who is Fudo's son? He's a bit chubby. So obviously we know who Fudo's son is. He's the big fat waste of space that lives in the treehouse near the middle of town. So those are things we want to know. And he's going to give us a gift here, which we get a gourd, which we'll use on... We have 2 gourds now, so we can actually use them both on each character. I'll check the inside of his house one more time for items. I know there's more items than what we've gotten. There should be more items. There we go. There should be more items than those 2, I would think, but... well, not always. Usually there's one here, some over here. Sometimes you'll find one down here, but it looks like, I guess that's it for now. We need to rebuild more of the village in order to see more treasure chests start to spawn. And I know for a fact we haven't really rebuilt enough of town yet. So we finished Baron's house. Let's go ahead and work on the river here. We've got 10 pieces of river. So it should be enough to do what we need to do with it. Let's go ahead and go here. Now it's not enough to get us all the way across yet to where we need to go, but it's enough to get us started. Okay, so we still need a lot more river before we can restore Trent. But it looks like we got a good start. Let's build some more, shall we? Water mills are easy to build. We have enough tools to build only one, so let's just build one. Water mills, can we place them yet? Oh yeah, we can. Look at that. Okay, so water mill, I usually put one in every area here. Let's put a water mill there with a bridge. Do we have any bridges? Yeah. I was going to say we should. What else do we have? We have Earth A and Earth B. Well, Earth A needs to go over here. And the best way to make... it doesn't matter what way it really faces. It's whatever way you think you'll use to get up it more often than not. But really, I think setting it up this way is the best. We'll go ahead and do that. And let's see, we need Earth B. And Earth B goes all the way... you want to put it all around over here. So the person who needs to be with Earth B has to be down over in this corner somewhere. Usually somewhere in this corner. I usually have the stairway facing that way. Okay, so we've done that. Let's keep moving here. What else do we need? So we place those. We place as much river as we can. We'll put in trees a little later. Put in the water mill. Let's put in one of these wells. Well, let's hold off on the well, actually. Let's actually build some homes. We don't have the means to finish the mushroom house, so there's no reason to really put it. Let's see if we can put in stuff that we can actually fix. Punpaku's home. Let's go ahead and add him and his sister. I think they're brother and sister. If they're not, then they're just awkward. Let's go ahead and put a sign and a stairway. And let's place their house. Punbaku's house, surprisingly, should go near Goro's house. And you want to make it so that it doesn't block your way of connecting the two rivers here. So you can't quite put it over here, which would be pretty much perfect. So your best bet is to put it right about here, somewhere between here and here. I usually put it as far back as I can to give more space. So now that we've placed that, there's a chest there, which we have to be up on the platform to get to, figures. Go ahead and climb it. Come on, there we go. And we get a Fruit of Eden for our trouble. Let's see. Bread, which isn't much. Come on. Up we go. There we go. She doesn't talk a lot, but nighttime is scary without a torch. So we need to add a torch, which we will do. But we don't know what the other item is, so we need to talk to the brother. Wherever that jackhole may be off to. There he is. He's on the other side of the bridge here. No, he's not. Where'd he go? I hate when the game does that. No, I don't see him. Means he's way out here somewhere. See if that brought him anywhere closer. There he is. No, now he's gonna move again. Ugh. Come on. He better be there. Okay, he's still there. So, okay. So we know what to finish off their house, so let's go ahead and do that. Yay! The house is complete. See, it's better to just go several levels of a dungeon at once and then collect as much Atla as you can than going every floor and then slowly rebuilding this piece by piece. That makes no sense to do it that way, really. It's easier to just do it this way. It's dangerous! Come down! Okay, so apparently there's a small scenario here between the brother and sister or whatever. He ate his white and red color, shaped like a shell. Obviously, that's the candies. That's the only thing we have that we cannot actually... You can't eat it. You can't do anything with it. You can't sell it. So you have to use it for this scene here, and you find out that this is what they want. And now little wolf girl is happy. Ointment leaf, huh? So we'll hold on to that. Would have preferred a treasure of some sort or something, but this will do. You can see there's not really, I don't think, any more treasure in this house. Okay, and there probably won't be until we restore Trent, so we'll just deal with it for now. So now that we've completed that house, there's one other house we need to really make sure we can finish. And that's Cacao's house here. So use the rest of everything you have available to you to fix his home. For obvious reasons, which you will find out. And what we really need to do first is put a stairway in. We'll need to install that, that, and that. We have you that we can set there. I don't know what goes there. So we've done most of that. Let's go ahead and place his home. He likes to be surrounded by trees and near this entrance here. So you're going to want to make sure you can surround him with trees and have him close to the entrance. So I think that's not where I want it to be. Hold on. That's good enough. Okay, and that should be where we can make him happy. Let's get a Mage Slayer, nice. Thunder, equally nice. Let's talk to him. Okay, so he needs that installed as well. Let's go raid his home for chests, in case there are more, before we finish it. Got some cheese, which is nice. I actually think, though, we're running out of inventory space. Go ahead and use this Fruit of Eden on Toan, since he's a close range guy. Throw the bread away. We're not really going to be able to use it right now. And let's finish this dude's house as well, because we can. And we finished Cacao's house. Head to the ground floor and make our way up. And we'll get a scene here. Almost looks like he was playing that guitar. Finally singing and thanks to you. Listen to a song of mine. Yes, please. You have to do this in order to... And it's about the legendary Fudo. And about what happened to him. Yeah, it's fine. Weirdo. And now we're going to get more backstory here on Fudo here. Nobody could beat him. And in all honesty, I doubt a Dasher could beat anybody. One blow. There's the fought a white tiger. He became famed as a hero for defeating it and turning its hide into clothing. Oh, he was your idol. He disappeared. Rumor has it that he was killed by a killer snake. Yeah. Was. And so he will give us this in return, which is a story-driven item. So you have to finish his house. And you have to you actually have to finish this guy's house in order to progress in the game. So, but as you can see, we caught a lot of his stuff early on, so it's easy to get most of that stuff. Let's check out the room that we extended with treasure. You know, the usual pilfering that we do. As you can see, there's nothing here, so we won't worry about it then. We tried. Let's go ahead and get into error mode here. And then we've got Pal's house. Do we have Pal? Yes, we do. It's worth building Pal's house. Now, Pal's house is actually one of the houses located, we want to locate over here near the fishing hole. Our best bet is to put it as close as possible to that said hole. So let's go ahead and place his home. I'd say right about here is probably fine. More than sufficient. And let's add some stuff to it. Let's add the torch, the sign, and the stairs. And I think the only other thing he needs is the laundry or something, or somebody else lives in with his home. I forget what it is exactly. Laundry. Okay, we should have one laundry thing left. We get bread, repair powder. Check the inside of his home for goodies. And we find Beast Buster, nice, and another fire gem. So good for us. Go ahead and head out. Let's finish his home. So you can see I'm doing this very systematically. I'm not even starting on the mushroom house, because we have nowhere near anything required to finish it. We also are torch short as well to even doing a well, so I'm not even going to bother working on the wells. See any chests on the exterior of Pal's house, so let's go inside and talk to him. See what we get for it, for effort. We'll sit next to this weirdo. Cook me food, sustenance. No, not yet. Working on it. What's he gonna give us? A Fruit of Eden! So this makes his house worthy of being rebuilt. Makes it worth the effort anyway, because we got a Fruit of Eden for our trouble. We'll go ahead and collect another... Let's check and see if there's anything else in his home that we might have missed, which there isn't. And we'll use that Fruit of Eden on the kitty cat. On Zhao here. Who is well deserving of it. Nice. Let's go ahead and dump that. We probably need to sell some of our throwable items here. We've got a lot of stamina drinks. We've got a lot of water. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, never mind. Here's what I'm going to do now, guys. I'm going to go fishing. You don't need to watch me fish unless you really want to. And if you really want to, watch a different episode, because I'm going to go fishing to get us another gemstone. So, let me go ahead and do that, and then we'll be back. I also got to use the bathroom, so it'll help us out. There's also, as we start rebuilding the town, look at this. There's a chest with a fluffy donut in it. Fluffy donut. Okay, so let's go ahead and use that fluffy donut. Nice. Which means there will be very soon a item for Zhao. Oh, really quick, we need to go here to the well. We'll find some goodies in here too, surprisingly. Because this is technically complete. Though it has no water going through it, so there's a chance we might have to come back in order to find other chests. But look at that, we found a gourd, which we'll use right away. Probably on towing here, so let's go ahead and use that gourd. They're both at the same water level. Okay, so we've done that. So I'm going to get, like I said, I'm going to use the bathroom and go fishing, and then we'll be back. Okay, so I went ahead and fished and did some stuff, and with my fishing points I bought a great item. Where is it? The opal, which gives 10 to magic and 10 to steel damage, which is always the anti-metal. So we got some good stuff there. And now, after doing that, we can't really do much in town. Well, we could, but there's no point in building any more than we already have. So let's head back into the Wise Owl Forest and make a goal never to screw up those back rooms again. For all that trouble I just went through. Well, luckily all we need is to find the keys, so it shouldn't take us that long to do that. Just kill every enemy we see. What do we got on Tuesday? Easy kill. Kill the Monday. Gold. Sunday down. And there's one item. Not too worried about grabbing treasure chests though. We're more concerned just about getting to the next floor. But we'll get them as we find them. Nice. So we're heading the small way, aren't we? Okay, well that works for me. Get a mustache key, which is good. Tuesday down. More bomb nuts. We're running out of inventory space really quickly here, so we're gonna have to figure something else out soon. Or start using our weapon HP stuff sooner. Which Ilsa is toast. Let's go ahead and repair our weapon. Great. Got a red berry for our trouble. And let's go ahead and use an antidote. There we go, there's some room. Just one unnecessary way to make room, get murdered. You, we'll kill you. Head this way. Map. Well, we have the mustache key, so let's go ahead and use that. That'll make more room. Stone. Just throw that away. The damn thing sells very little. Excuse me. Oh. We find another bar of soap to replace the one we kind of lost. Wednesday's toast. Another antifreeze amulet. We'll probably sell that one. We don't need that one so much. Murder you. Get a fishing item. Alright, Wednesday. And Sunday's down as well. Okay, let's get out of here. I think they intentionally make this dungeon tiny. For whatever reason. Okay. So that means it's the berry. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Let me through! Jackwipe. Okay. Mimics, probably. Yep. I called it. There's one mimic down. Let's go ahead and repair the Shamshir. We'll get those other chests, probably because one of them's a mimic. Well, I always think that, but it doesn't always mean that there's the next one you fight's going to be a mimic. Look at that, that one wasn't a mimic. Let's go this way, since it looks like this just shoots off, has its own little shoot-off here. Dodge! What? Didn't really seem to get much experience for that. Lame. A river? More river, pieces of river. More river. Before we touch the blue circle, let's go ahead and kill the Ilsa. Because if it's something that'll raise our weapon HP, at least we'll get it closer in the leveling, which we didn't. Let's go ahead and swap then. What has she got equipped? Equip you. Okay, that's not too bad. Something I would use right at this moment though, but it's useful. Here's the exit. We'll murder this witch here, and that'll give us enough to level up on almost. Here's what'll finish it off. Mimic Slaying. Alright. Let's level up this sucker big time. Got the right stuff on. Upgrade. We may even be ready to go to build up already. No, not quite. Needs more attack, more MP, more elemental, but it's good in every other respect. So it needs more elemental. Specifically Ice, Wind, and Holy. Okay. So it doesn't really need this, even though it gives it magic. Doesn't really get, you know, this could be used for a different weapon. What about you? Gives us a good chunk of wind. Gives us a good chunk of MP, which I think is also what's needed. So we'll equip the Sapphire. And what was the Topaz good for? Attack, we need more attack. No. We've got another weapon sphere, don't we? Nice. Doesn't seem to grant us much elemental-wise, but let's just go with this first. Because, well, yeah, let's go with this first, and we'll put a frost shard in there as well. There we go. Let's see what we can do with that. We'll figure it out from there. Now that his weapon is just monstrously strong. River. We should almost have enough river to complete Trent. A Mighty Healing, which is heals any and all status effects. on one character, of course, but it heals pretty much any status effect you'll be under. Kill that witch. Let's see, ice all you. Kill you in one hit. Let's go ahead and repair. As you can see though, now we're at the point in the game where Towen's weapons are going to start pulling away from Zhao's. Because now we're doubling up, in a sense, with the knife and the other weapon we have. Kind of combining it into an all-in-one. Okay. Kinda don't need another weapon right now, but just to see what it is. Got a stairway. Let's guess the trap. We'll go for curse. Poison. Okay, so that's fine. We have a means of curing it, so... We get a Gladius. That's a tier 1 weapon, so chances are we'll sell that sucker. Gladiuses aren't very good. I mean, and when we level them up, if I'm not mistaken, when we level up the Gladius, it goes into stuff that we really don't care much for. We shouldn't really. So we're not going to really deal with, we're not going to really use the Gladius, so that's a sellable weapon. Unless you, of course, you'd only have tier 1s, and then by all means keep it, but we have a bunch of tier 1s, tier 2 stuff right now, so we've got choppers and shamshoes, as noted, all tier 2, so there's no point in bothering with it. And we got our map here, let's use it. Really, there's only one piece of Atla left. I think we got all the level stuff, but we'll finish it we'll finish killing all the enemies here. Yeah, there's the last piece, I think. We'll kill everything here out of habit, because there's some chest over there that desire my attention. Oh, that's right, Zhao cannot touch those. And now we have the river. There it is. You. You. We'll kill you. Son of a bitch. Woo! Killed you. Okay, so extreme vengeance has been granted. It has been used upon our enemies. Let's go ahead and grab these last 2 chests, shall we? Okay. Mimic? No. And a tasty water. 2 things we really don't need right now, but better than a swift kick to the nuts. Let's move. So we'll go ahead and head to the next level. Should be one more level we gotta go before we really start worrying. What I mean by worrying is, you know, because there's an event coming up that we don't have a means of dealing with at the moment. So we have most of the tools needed, but we don't have everything. No. What you want from me, owl? That's what you wanted, okay. Okay. Thus we arrive in Territory 9. Oh, great. We're under attack! You were found. Well, those clowns had nothing on us. So anyway, that ends that, but we didn't get, the best stuff we can do. Nothing we can really do here, so I guess this is where we're gonna have to stop. So let's go ahead and leave dungeon. We're gonna sell one of our escape powders as well. Kind of walking around with too many of those things. Matataki, Billy. Okay. So we're back in Matataki. Let's just go ahead and do what I said I was going to do. Let's go ahead and make some more room as best as we can within our inventory. Look at that, see? As we keep rebuilding town, we keep getting more goodies. There's one over there. So that's why we got to keep checking back to some of the houses we've already built. First and foremost, let's get rid of some of this stuff. We're carrying way too many throwables. Stones are useless. I do actually really want to keep some of that, now that I'm thinking about it. Well, that's right. Well, we don't need to buy much. What we're here to do, though, is sell Sandbreaker, the Bone Rapier, which only sells for one. We're going to sell the Gladius as well. It's a Tier 1. We have 3 Tier 2 weapons, so there's no point in holding on to it. Probably no point in keeping 2 steel slingshots. So let's sell this one. Okay, so we've done all that. We're running out of room here for stuff, so we gotta be weary of that. I don't think... Oh, yeah, that was it. We needed to sell one other thing. We have one too many escape powders, I think. For me, anyway. That's my opinion. We're carrying so much escape powder, you only really need to have at most 2 on you. Just to guarantee that you can escape from wherever you're at. Okay, let's see. We're not going to rebuild the old lady's hut. We actually have exactly enough to rebuild this, which is really what needs to be rebuilt. We'll get more stuff to rebuild the mushroom house later. In my opinion, it's worth doing now. So now that we have a well done, let's go ahead and put it over here. I'll try to finish these sides in one way at a time here. Sometimes you find chests here, but I don't think we're going to find a lot until we actually rebuild more of town. So let's do the other things that we really need to do while we're here. Let's go ahead and, well, we can plant some trees. Let's just get these trees out of here. And he likes being surrounded by trees, so we will do that for you. Put them there. More river, and this time we've got a lot of river we can place. So let's get to it then, shall we? Let's see. Didn't really want to put that there. I'll go down one more. That way there's more walking room for us. And that way we connect right there. Let's put in some bridges. Put in there. Put in there. Let's go ahead and keep building some more rivers since we got a lot of extra river here. Best thing to just do is finish the connecting section here. Connect it there, and remember, Wise Owl said he wants to be surrounded by water. So let's grant him his wish. And Viva los Biodome, he is surrounded by water. Yay! Now we still have extra river. Kind of do whatever you want, but this is usually sufficient. Do whatever you need to do. I like putting it out here a bit, because we're not gonna go around this side of the river too much. But you kind of do want to place all the water that you can for various reasons. I have noticed that I get more treasure for using more water than not, so this will revive it. So on the next episode of Let's Play Dark Cloud. We're gonna go revive Trent and find out what he can tell us about the next set of stuff we gotta do. So we'll see you then, because I went really far over. So let's just let this scene play itself out here as we see more available chests.